I'm going to kick us off straight away. Well, with the old news, and then we'll come into the more recent news.
Oh, I wonder what's coming here.
The day after episode 6 went live, no, the day after we recorded episode 6, sorry, the Champions League draw was on.
Oh, I was wrong.
And there are some mighty fine groups in that, I have to say. I don't know if you lot have seen. But...
I actually don't know any of the Champions League draws.
Oh,
Well,
get a first reaction.
Exactly.
Well, we'll mention all the best looking groups, because I'm not one of them is just a pure Europa League group.
What are you in that group?
No, there's arguably you would say there's 2 maybe Europa League groups. 1 definitely, but then 1's a push. But anyway, we will start with the first Champions League group, Group A. And arguably, this is on paper the best 2-legged game we could get this season. Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Leipzig, Club Brugge. Now, I don't know about you lot, but Leipzig versus Club Brugge to me sounds like it's going to be a cracker.
R.I.P. Club Brugge is all I'm saying.
No, you never know.
Europa League qualification places, here we go.
Exactly. So first off, Man City, Paris Saint-Germain. How good will that game be?
Very
Average
good.
at best.
So what happens when PSG don't win?
Why wouldn't they win?
I think PSG are just going to... Surely they're just going to... City are good, don't get me wrong, but PSG, when you got like Messi, Mbappe, like all of that, surely they're just going to slap them.
Incorrect. Man City are winning.
Incorrect.
Even
So,
with...
on that basis, are you saying PSG are then better than every other team in Premier League that Man City destroyed last season?
They've got Messi, that's all I'm saying.
Well, that's helped Barcelona for the past few years, hasn't
At
it?
least it helped.
Yeah, but the team around Messi
Champions
was
League
dreadful.
final last year.
This team around Messi now is miles better.
Still not better than
What?
City's team.
If you compare Barcelona's team last season, where they got dicked... No, the year they got dicked 8-2, to this team they've got now, who's better?
I'd probably say the PSG team's better than the Barcelona teams, but I still think Man City's team is overall better. I mean, Man City's midfield is an absolute
I don't think
joke.
it's anywhere close to how Max described it as a walkover. I think that's pushing it a little bit.
I will admit, I don't think De
Neymar.
Bruyne will play the first game. I don't think De Bruyne will play, because how long's he out injured for?
I'm not sure when he's due back. I'm sure it's not far off. Foden's the longest one, isn't he? Foden's end of September, October-ish, I think, from what I saw.
I think it'll be a lot. I think Paris Saint-Germain will do over City. Personally,
They've got a very, very good front three. Don't get me wrong, but
Probably the best in the world.
behind that,
all right, let's
I can't
say
tell you.
both teams fully fit, no injuries.
Man City.
Man City.
Max?
Tough to call, I think.
Oh, you can't sit on the fence. You've got to make a decision.
If it's a walkover for PSG, surely you say PSG.
I'd probably go PSG if we're saying fully fit.
I'm saying PSG.
Available.
I mean, the fact that Man City are destroying people already, and they've still got De Bruyne and Foden
Hold
to
on a
come
minute.
back.
Hold on a minute.
And they don't have a striker.
Hold on. No. Hold on. Don't even start with this. Just destroying people, right? They lost to
they've won the last
Spurs.
three. Yeah, and then they won 5-0 both games.
Yeah.
Who were
The
they
team.
playing?
Yeah, who'd they
Arsenal
played? Arsenal and Norwich. They're both at the bottom
Right.
of the table.
Tom. When Man United play Arsenal and Norwich, we'll compare scorelines, all right?
Group B: Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, AC Milan.
Oh, that is a tasty group. That's
That
better.
is a
I
good
think that's a
group,
better
mate.
group.
That's a tight
If I'm being
group.
honest.
It's a better
In
group.
terms of like who's gonna win,
It's
you
more
can't call that.
competitive.
Yeah, it's more competitive.
Mm.
I can only imagine the away days are going to be very hard for Liverpool.
Who have they got? Sorry,
Atletico-
Milan.
AC Milan.
Atletico, Porto, and
know.
Milan.
Oh,
San
that is
Siro.
a tough group.
The Atletico
Well,
Madrid
San
Stadium.
Siro's not there anymore.
No, they're still. Where are they playing?
They demolished it, didn't they?
No, I think it's the end of this season. No,
Oh, is it?
is it the end of this season?
We
It's
will
fully
see.
gone. I can't remember. But because I know that obviously both of them play at the stadium, Inter and Milan. So I don't know what's
They
really going to
share
happen.
the stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
What?
always have.
always have.
I
Did you not
didn't.
know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's mad.
We can tell
What,
you're a
they're like sworn
Northampton fan.
enemies?
yeah. You share a stadium.
Group E: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, Dynamo Kiev. I think the order I read that out is likely to be the order that finishes. I was right, by the
Surprised me
way,
doing that.
when we spoke about who will replace Messi. There were reports it was going to be Coutinho. It's been officially announced. Ansu Fati will replace Messi.
I
yeah.
don't understand how they haven't retired that 10 jersey.
They never
Mm.
will.
Because they don't care.
No, they don't.
I mean,
Simple as
what?
that.
They've absolutely bollocks the magical comeback for their son, Lionel Messi, like in 2 seasons' time when his PSG contract runs out.
Oh no, he
He'll
said
be retired
he
in
wants
2
to.
seasons' time.
He wants to retire
He's
in
not retiring
Argentina.
at PSG.
No, he's
Yeah.
retiring in Argentina. He's going back to is it New Boys? Is the call? Like that?
No, I don't.
Argentinian team. Group
New
F.
boys or young boys?
No, Young
No.
Boys are Swiss.
Sounds like a Sunday league team, to be honest.
Group F.
So doesn't
Villarreal.
Sigurdsson play for them?
Oh no.
Group F.
Hmm.
Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta, and Young Boys.
This is
Okay.
the Europa League group
That's
you're
a
talking about.
Europa League group. Jesus.
Shut up! Europa League final group. I'm
Right, you're gonna lose
personally
to Atalanta.
interested to see how we'll do away. At home, I think we should be fine against all 3 teams. Away against Atalanta and Villarreal with fans back in the stadium. Ooh.
Goodbye,
Well,
Manchester United. The Europa
We've
League
already
qualifier.
lost to
Here we go.
Villarreal.
Yeah, but that went down to penalties. This doesn't go down to penalties.
You're forgetting as well. They've got a pretty much improved squad
Have
since
they?
that final.
And you'll lose if you get
No,
to
the United do.
penalty.
United
Oh,
do.
United. I thought you about Villarreal. I haven't heard of any major signings.
No, United.
I'm confident. I hopefully might get a ticket for it as well at some point. Group G is our Europa League group, which we don't care. And finally, Group H, which is England, a Cristiano Ronaldo-less Juventus, Zenit, and Malmo.
Who was the first team?
Chelsea.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Um,
think Chelsea finishes top of that group, surely.
yeah, I'd say so. It's just the horrible away day to Russia. Oh, by the way, there's a post we're going to put out soon about the best loans this transfer window. What Wolves signed from Barcelona, Trincao, I believe is how it's pronounced. I thought his deal was originally just a loan because Barcelona were going to want him back. They've managed to get an option to buy. I don't know what. I couldn't find the fee. But he really impressed against us. Him and Traore, I
He
think,
did look good.
Because the thing is, he basically nutmeg any midfielder we have and then give it to
Including
Traore,
Fred.
who just bullied Fred. And then, obviously, no end product. But as soon as I saw the Trincao came off, I thought, we've got away with murder it. But I think that, for me, is probably one of the best loan signings of this summer. The others are Griezmann, Nuno Mendes off the... On our Instagram, Rob has given me 5 names, given us 5 names that we've put on there. Go check them out. They are Rob's advice into who he likes so far in the season. Anything to say on them, Rob?
Well, the first one's Bailey Peacock Farrell. I think he's rejuvenised the team, give us structure, stability at the back. I like Wildsmith, but he's not good enough. Dawson, awful, to be fair. Like, I just think a good defence starts with your goalkeeper, for sure. I mean, he talks, he's commanding, he's just made a difference. I mean, considering we've only conceded 1 goal this season so far, and it came in. I mean, we lost to Morecambe 1-0, and I think we hit the woodwork 3 times and missed like 8 chances. So it's our own fault to lose that game. Who else did I say? Lee Gregory. He's just the man that is always in the right place at the right time. I mean, the goals he's scored have been tap-ins, but he has to be there to score them. He has to. One of them, we scored away at Rotherham, and the keeper spilled it. And to be honest, I don't even know how he anticipated the keeper was going to spill it. And, it's just things like that that just make the difference because we haven't had that in the team, have we?
Just to interrupt you, Rob. Does he have his Sheffield United tattoo?
I'm not sure if it has a Sheffield United tattoo, but we don't need to worry about that. He's scoring for the Wednesday.
It's just a reply I saw on Twitter from said, does he hide it on game day?
Sorry, Max.
Yeah, so best strikers are always on their toes, like anticipating those kind of chances.
Mm.
You can't. It's difficult to teach that. Just instinct, I think.
It is, and
It
that's
helps you out a lot
like
in
that.
this league as well. At
Because-
this level, like you don't really get people like that. Like the thing we've had as well is 10 of the. Well, I know 10 of the 13. I'm not quite sure what the number is now, but 10 of the first 13 players we signed were Championship or Premier League.
Yeah.
Were playing Championship or Premier League football last season. So I think that
Right.
tells.
One of the most exciting players is Dennis Adonarian, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah. Adonarian, he looks unbelievable in the midfield. He's got energy. And he complements Barry Bannon because he does all the legwork for Barry Bannon. So Barry Bannon can literally sit there in the midfield and dictate play without having to really move too much. And pardon?
Where did he sign from?
Everton on a free.
Everton.
Yeah, Everton. I
Oh,
also
okay.
thought it was Everton. So he's literally rejuvenated this team with energy in the midfield, and that's something we really lacked last. Is everything was just slow and horrendous.
Like Barry Bannon's probably the best centre midfielder in League One.
And
I thought he was one of the best in the Championship last season. And you've got to have people around him who are going to do the hard yards for him. To look how good he's been in the first few games of the season.
Legit.
And he's exactly
the problem last season is he was trying to do everything. He was trying to make the hard yards. He was trying to defend. He was trying to attack. He was trying to play the ball. He was trying to carry the ball. Whereas now we've got players around him that are going to do everything for him and just let him get on with the game that Barry Bannon's good at, which is just spreading it.
You can't underplay like how important a workhorse is. Someone who just literally just
Exactly.
runs the whole game. Like something in football, I'm not technically good, but I'll run about for 90 minutes. Just shout at me to run somewhere, and I'll run and I'll do it.
And
You
that's
need
what I
those
mean.
kind of players.
And I think my other pick was Theo Cabarin. Is that how you say it?
Canadian
From Wolves?
international.
Exactly. We've got an international Canadian. It's quite a big up and coming football nation, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they've got Alphonso Davies. He looks lively. We haven't had a winger. So when Kadeem Harris first came, he looked like he wanted to take people on. He looked like he wanted to run at people, attack people, and then that just stopped. And since then, since we had Jacob Murphy, we hadn't had anyone that's going to commit players. So it's just a breath of fresh air. And then what was another one?
To think that Wolves they'd had offers from other clubs as well and chose to send him to Wednesday.
Exactly.
I think
They
had
because
multiple
they knew
offers
you'd bounce back. Like
they had multiple offers from the Championship.
The thing is, I'd probably say with a striker, you want him to go somewhere where you know he's going to get loads of game time and get loads of goals. The people at Wolves probably thought, right, League One, Theo's a good calibre of player. Wednesday are probably one of the favourites to go straight back up. We'll send him there because Wednesday are going to have to score goals. They've let go of quite a lot of players. He'll get game time. It all work. It's a perfect deal.
You are right, and it's like if we do start to put a few results together, it's going to be a feel-good factor around the camp, isn't it?
Mm.
So that always breeds a good mentality. Don't know
Bit of
about you, Carl.
momentum.
Yeah, definitely. It's something that we've lacked there for a while. Something that we've lacked a lot of, and it finally we've got players that are hungry and wanting to do something, that aren't just coming in to sit on high wages and mess about. We've got players that are coming in that are hungry. Obviously, he wants to prove to, like him from Wolves, he wants to prove to us and prove to Wolves the energy levels and the skill that he's got. So he's going to put his all in every week. So that's what we've
100%.
lacked a lot of.
It's
Especially,
on a loan, is it?
Yeah.
You don't want him to play too well then, in case he gets recalled.
no, I don't think they'll
He
recall
won't
him
get
because
recalled.
Wolves have
No.
obviously Jimenez, bearing in mind that he doesn't crack his head open again. They've signed Young Hee Chan from Leipzig on loan. And on deadline day, they were trying to go for Kiefer Moore. Is it, I believe, his name? The Welsh.
We're trying to sign
Kiefer Moore.
Kiefer Moore from
Yes,
Cardiff.
but they didn't want to pay 12 million.
They wanted 12 million for
They wanted
Kiefer Moore.
They wanted 12
Yeah,
million.
and no surprise he's not gone there because that's scandalous.
I can't believe they've
And-
removed the decimal point from his value.